Hello dear students, good morning. Welcome to Maths IPE classes by NEET World. So today in this session we will be discussing the definite integrals SAQs, okay, from the section of Maths 2B. Okay, so we know that definite integrals we have already done LAQs. Now we will be doing definite integrals. What is that? SAQs. If you have done LAQs with us, that is the session if you have watched. What is this? These SAQs will become very easy. Clear friends? So let us start with the discussion, and today we will be completing Maths 2B. All the SAQs, all the chapters SAQs will be completed. That is, already we have done other chapters. Now we will be completing definite integrals in this session, and one more session today itself will be completing what? What is that? Differential equations. So Maths 2A LAQs, Maths 2B LAQs, large answer questions, 7 mark questions, and Maths 2A, what is that? SAQs, and Maths 2B SAQs will be completed. Then we are left with only what is that? VACQs pertaining to Maths 2A and also Maths 2B. After that, post that we will be starting with junior IPE, that is 1A and 1B. Okay, we will be completing everything, okay, comprehensively. Alright friends, so let us start with the discussion. Let me check if I am audible. Then we are left with only what is that? VACQs pertaining to Maths 2A and also Maths. Okay, got it. So let us start with the discussion of definite integrals. Okay, fine. So I have already told you multiple times that this soft copy will be highly beneficial for you, okay, for you to prepare comprehensively along with the classes. So please download this. Already we have told the procedure, be it 2A, 2B, 1A, 1B. If you are junior IPA and if you are senior IPA, that is 2A, 2B, please download the soft copies. Be it for mathematics, if you are MPC student, mathematics, physics, chemistry, and if you are BPC students, you can download the soft copy. Even for botany and zoology, it is also available. Already our respective faculties have informed you how to go through it and how to download it. I hope you are watching all the sessions, be it physics and chemistry, mathematics. I hope you are watching. Along with that, if you are BPC student, I hope you are watching botany and zoology also. Clear friends? So comprehensively, we from NEET World are covering all the topics, all the subjects that are there for your examination, be it for BPC students or for MPC students. Clear? So that you get very good marks in your what? IPE. Post that we will be having what? EAPZ crash course. Immediately after your exam, we will be having EAPZ crash course, so that you get what? Very good ranks. Okay, we will target below 1K. Okay, but even if it doesn't happen 1K, at least if you can get 2K, 3K, 5K, even if you are getting within 10K, you will be able to get good engineering colleges, friends. I am talking about MPC students, and there will be NEET crash course also. Clear? So let us start with the discussion of definite integrals. So see here, we are done with circles, system of circles, ellipse. Yesterday we did hyperbola also. Now we have to do definite integrals and also differential equation. We will be doing it today. So let us start with definite integrals, friends. Definite integrals, page number 70. Okay, here we have definite integrals. See here, observe very carefully. This is the question that we have. Evaluate 0 to pi by 2 sin power 5x divided by sin power 5x plus cos 5x dx. They are asking this 0 to pi by 2. So let us take up the question. So see here in this page, let us take up the question. The question that is given is what, friends? Okay, the question that is given is, what is it? Let us take, the given question is integral of 0 to pi by 2, okay, 0 to pi by 2 sin power 5x divided by sin power 5x plus cos power 5x dx. Okay, now solution. I told you in definite integrals we will always take it as what? Let I is equal to, what is it? Let I is equal to 0 to pi by 2 sin power 5x by sin power 5x plus cos power 5x dx. Okay, now let this be 1, let this be equation 1. Now we know that, you have to write, we know that we have used this result even in LAQs pertaining to definite integrals. When we are doing definite integrals, this result we use. What is the result? 0 to a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a, okay, 0 to a f of a minus x dx, f of a minus x dx, okay, clear? F of x dx. Now see here, so if I talk about this, I hope the red is visible. Red, I mean, if I am writing in red color, I hope it is visible on white. Okay, see, this is what, here a is what, pi by 2. So here I should write what, pi by 2 minus x. So wherever x is there, I should replace by pi by 2 minus x. So therefore I will become what, therefore I is equal to, this will become 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2 sin power 5 pi by 2 minus x into dx divided by, what is that, sin power 5 pi by 2 minus x plus cos power 5 pi by 2 minus x into dx we have. Okay, now we know that sin 90 minus theta is cos theta, cos 90 minus theta is sin theta, that is complementary angles, that is complementary angles, that is the result. Okay, they are complement of each other. Therefore I will become what, I will become 0 to pi by 2, what do we have, sin pi by 2 minus x is cos pi by 2, that is cos power 5, what is it, sin pi by 2 minus x is not cos pi by 2, it is cos x. Okay, so cos pi over 5 x divided by cos power 5x, this will become cos power 5x, this will become sin power 5x dx. This I can write it as what, equation 2. This I can write it as what, equation 2. Now what I can do here, here see what I can do, here let me add 1 and 2. So add equation 1 and 2, add equation 1 and 2. So what I will get, I plus I will get, I plus I will be equal to 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2 sin power 5 x by sin power 5 x plus cos power 5 x dx plus, what is this, 0 to pi by 2, what I can write, cos power 5 x dx divided by, what is this, cos power 5x plus sin power 5x, I can write it as what, just sin power 5x plus cos power 5x. Okay, here both the places denominator is same, I can do what, I plus I, this is 2i, I can write this as 0 to pi by 2, okay, I can write this as sin power 5x, it should be 0 to pi by 2, should be 0 to pi by 2, this will be sin power 5x plus cos power 5x, this is the denominator for both of these. So I can directly add them, sin power 5x plus cos power 5x, I can write it, this will become what, sin power 5x plus cos power 5x, what is it, dx. So they are same, sin power 5 plus cos power 5x, sin power 5x plus cos power 5x, I can cancel this. Okay, I will get what, so this will become what, 2 times I is equal to 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2, 1 dx. Okay, integral of 1 dx is what, it is nothing but the x, friends. So 2 times I is equal to, okay, x within this, so the limit 0 to pi by 2 it will come. Now what I can write, 2 times I is equal to pi by 2 minus 0. So that will become what, friends, 2 times I is equal to pi by 2. So therefore I is equal to what, I is equal to pi by 4. Okay, therefore I is equal to pi by 4. Okay, therefore I is equal to pi by 4. Therefore what I can write it, therefore I is equal to 0 to pi by 2 sin power 5x dx divided by sin power 5x plus cos power 5x will be equal to what, will be equal to pi by 4. This is the final answer, friends. Like this you have to write it. Okay, this is the final answer, friends. Clear? This is the way you got to solve this question. This is the way you got to solve this question. Clear, friends? This will be equal to what? This will be equal to, this will be equal to pi by 4. This will be equal to what? Pi by 4. So this is the property we have to remember. Very important, this property. Very important, this property, friends. Clear? Okay, let us move to the next question. Okay, let us move to the next question, which says, see here, look at the question. Second question, look at this. Look at this question. They are telling, evaluate minus 1 to 2 x square by x square plus 2 dx. Okay, evaluate minus 1 to 2 x square by x square plus 2 dx. So let us take up this question. Okay, the question that is given is what? Second question that is given is, evaluate minus 1 to 2 x square by x square plus 2 dx, x square plus 2 dx. Now what we will do? Solution. Okay, let I is equal to, let I is equal to what? Integral of, see here, let I is equal to what? Let I is equal to, let I is equal to integral of, what we will write it? Let I is equal to integral of minus 1 to 2, okay, x square by x square plus 2 dx. Okay, now what I have to do? I have to do some modification. I have to do get what? X square plus 2 is there. Directly instead of doing that, I have to do some modification. I want to get x square plus 2 in the numerator also. So what I will do? Add and subtract plus 2. So add and subtract 2. So I can write it as what? I is equal to minus 1 to 2 x square plus 2 minus 2 divided by x square plus 2 dx. Now what I will do? This I will keep it as 1. So this will become what? I is equal to minus 1 to 2, okay, x square plus 2 by x square plus 2 dx minus minus 1 to 2, okay, minus 1 to 2, okay, this will become what? 2 I will take it outside, okay, 1 by x square plus 2 dx. This is what I will have, 1 by x square plus 2 dx. This is what I will have. Now see here, what will happen to this? X square plus 2, x square plus 2 will cancel. I will have what? Integral of minus 1 to 2, what is that I have? 1 dx minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 1 to 2, 1 by x square plus 2. X square plus 2, instead of 2 I will write it as root 2 whole square. Why? I will tell you. Okay, root 2 whole square. Why? I will tell you. Now see here, okay, this will be equal to integral of I. This is what? Integral of 1 dx is what? X. So x minus 1 to, this is what? Minus 1 to 2 plus or this is minus 2, this is what? X square plus root 2. This is of what? Integral of x square plus a square. That is what? 1 by a tan inverse of x by a. That is what I am using. So this will become what? 1 by a. 1 by a is what here? Root 2. 1 by a tan inverse of, 1 by a tan inverse of, what is that? X by root 2. X by root 2. Only for this thing I will apply the limit, that is minus 1 to 2. Okay. Therefore, what is the result we have to use? Therefore, integral of, what is that? Integral of 1 by, let me write it here. Therefore, we have to write the reason. Okay, therefore, we have to write the reason here. Okay, or I will write the reason here, this side. Let me write the reason here. Therefore, integral of 1 by x square plus a square dx, okay, is equal to is equal to tan inverse of, here what? Tan inverse of, this is what? Tan inverse of, but before that 1 by a should come, correct now? 1 by a tan inverse of x by a, 1 by a tan inverse of x by a plus c. Okay, here I have not written c because this is definite integral, I am writing the limit. Clear? Okay, like this we got it. Now this will become what? This implies, okay, I is equal to, okay, x will become what? 2 to, this will become what? This will become 2 minus of minus 1, 2 minus of minus 1, this will be what? Minus 2 into 1 by root 2 into tan inverse of upper limit is what? Upper limit is 2, upper limit minus lower limit. Okay, tan inverse of 2 by root 2, tan inverse of 2 by root 2 minus tan inverse of minus 1 by, tan inverse of minus 1 by root 2. This is what I have. Okay, this is what I have. So 2 minus of minus 1 is 2 plus 1, 3. So I will be equal to here 3 plus, this will be what? Minus 2 by root 2, minus 2 by root 2, I can write it minus 2 by root 2, 2 by root 2 into, what is this I have? Tan inverse of, I can write it as 2 by root 2, I can write it as what? 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2, that's why I can write it as what? Tan inverse of root 2, okay, minus tan inverse of root 2 minus tan inverse of minus 1 by root 2. Tan inverse of minus 1 by root 2 means I can write it as plus tan inverse of, I can write it as what? This root 2 I can take it up. So this will become what? This will become what? Observe here carefully. See, tan inverse of, what is that I am having? tan inverse of minus 1 by root 2 I am having. Okay, minus tan inverse of 1 by root 2. This will become what? This will become tan inverse of root 2 minus tan inverse of 1 by root 2. Correct. So this will become root 2. Let me observe carefully. Okay. Now see here, tan inverse of root 2 is there. So this minus, if it comes outside, this will become what? This will become, this minus, if it comes outside, this will become what? Let us keep it as tan inverse of, let us keep it as minus, this is plus. Let this be root 2 only. Let this be minus tan inverse of minus 1 by root 2. Now what will happen is this root 2, this 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. So this will become what? I will become 3 minus root 2 into root 2 means root 2 will cancel, I will get root 2. Okay. So I will take minus outside. If I take minus common, this will become plus. So this will become what? This will become minus tan inverse of root 2. This will become plus tan inverse of, okay, tan inverse of minus 1 by root 2. Minus 1 by root 2. So this will become what? I is equal to 3 plus root 2 into, this is what? Tan inverse of minus 1 by root 2 minus tan inverse of root 2. Okay, minus tan inverse of root 2. This is the final simplification we can do. Tan inverse of minus 1 by root 2. Okay, let me put it in bracket, minus 1 by root 2 minus tan inverse of root 2. This is the final answer, friends. This is the way you got to solve this question. Clear? This 2 became what? 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. Root 2 and root 2 will cancel. That's all. Clear? Let us move to the next question. Very important question. Okay. What is the question that we have? See here, look at this question. They are telling integrate, okay, or evaluate pi by 6 to pi by 3 root sin x by root sin x plus root cos x dx. This is what they are asking. Okay. So let us take up this question. Let us take up this question. They are asking, question is what? Question number 3. Integrate pi by 6 to pi by 3 root sin x by root sin x plus root cos x. This is similar to the first question that we solved, but there is one more property you have to know here. So solution is what? Solution, let I is equal to, write down what is given, pi by 6 to, okay, pi by 3 root sin x by root sin x plus root cos x dx. Okay. Now there is a property, we have to make a note of it, very important property. We know that, what is the property? A to b, okay, integral of a to b f of x dx, integral of a to b f of x dx is equal to, integral of a to b f of x dx is equal to integral of a to b, okay, f of a plus b minus x, f of a plus b minus x. Okay, integral of a to b f of x dx is nothing but equal to a to b, integral of a to b f of x, integral of a to b f of x dx is equal to integral of a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. Okay, minus x dx. Okay, this property you have to know, definitely you have to know. Let this be equation 1. Here in this given question, a is pi by 6, okay, b is what? Pi by 3. So a plus b is what? Pi by 6 plus pi by 3, that is 30 plus 60 will be equal to pi by 2. Okay, now what I can do here? Therefore I is equal to, what I can write? Okay, pi by 6 to pi by 3, let this be equation 2. Okay, this I will be using, this equation I will be using. So I can write it as what? Pi by 6 to pi by 3, pi by 6 to pi by 3, sine of, what is it? Instead of x, what I should write? Pi by 6 plus pi by 3 minus a plus b minus x, this is dx, divided by, what is that we are having? Sine of pi by 6 plus pi by 3 minus x, okay, minus x plus square root of, what is this? Cos of pi by 6 plus pi by 3 minus x, okay, minus x dx. This is what we are having. Pi by 6 plus pi by 3 is what? We got here pi by 2. Let us write it in the next step. So therefore I is equal to, what is that? Pi by 3 to pi by 6, okay, square root of sine pi by 2 minus x, this is square root of again sine pi by 2 minus x, plus this is square root of cos pi by 2 minus x within the bracket. This is what we are having, this is dx. Okay, sin 90 minus theta is cos theta, so this will become what? Therefore I is equal to, here what did we do? Using 2, okay, using what? Using 2 is what? This is the result that we use, therefore I is equal to pi by 3 to pi by 6, okay, sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. Here I can write what? Directly I can write cos x, square root of cos x dx, divided by, this will be what? Square root of cos x plus square root of sin x. Sin 90 minus theta is cos theta, cos 90 minus theta is sin theta, that's it, sin x. This is what we have. Now I will be equal to what? So let us take this as equation 2. equation 3, we will take it as equation 3. Now what we will do, add equation 1 and 3. Okay, don't get confused, it is not equation 2. Equation 2 is this one. Equation 1 and 3. Add equation 1 and 3. Add equation 1 and 3. So what do we have? Equation 1 and 3. This will become what? I plus I is equal to integral of pi by 3 to pi by 6. Okay, root sin x by root sin x plus root cos x dx plus what is that? Equation 3 is what? Pi by 3 to pi by 6 root cos x by cos x, root cos x plus sin 6. So I can write it as root cos x plus root sin x. I can write it as what? Root sin x plus root cos x. It is nothing but the same. Root sin x plus root cos x dx. Okay, so what I will do, I will take this as single integral. Okay, so this will become what? I plus I is 2i is equal to pi by 3 to pi by 6. Okay, root sin x plus root cos x divided by what is that we have? Root sin x, because denominator is the same. Root sin x plus root cos x, root sin x plus root cos x. So directly I can add the numerators. This you know, root sin x plus root cos x dx. Very important, right? Dx, otherwise you will lose marks. So because you are integrating with respect to dx, so this and this will cancel. So this I will have it as what? This will be equal to integral of pi by 3 to pi by 6. Okay, 1 dx. Integral of 1 is what, friends? 1 dx is what? It is x. So 2 times I will be equal to what is that? 1 means it is x. Okay, x pi by 3. This should be pi. This actually should be c. Pi by 6 to pi by 3. Pi by 6 to, this should be pi by 6 to pi by 3. Make a change here. It should be pi by 6 to pi by 3. It should actually be pi by 6 to pi by 3. Okay, it is not the other way. Pi by 6 to pi by 3. Pi by 6 to pi by 3. Pi by 3. Here again it is pi by 6 to what is this? Pi by 3. Pi by 6 to, this is pi by 3. Again this is pi by 6 to, this is question 3. This again plus integral of pi by 6 to pi by 3 root cos x. This again pi by 6 to, this is pi by 6 to integral of pi by 6 to, this is what? Pi by 3 root sin x. Okay, this is what we have. Now this also it is so you should be careful. Pi by 3, this is pi by 6 to pi by 3 to 1 dx. So this will become what? This will become pi by 6 to pi by 3. This is what I will have. Now pi by 6 to pi by 3, that means what? Upper limit is pi by 3 minus pi by 6. That is what, friends? 60 minus 30 is what? 30 only. So I will get what? Pi by 6. Okay, this is what I will be having. I will get pi by 6 only. Now what I can do? 2 times I is equal to pi by 6. This implies I is equal to what? Pi by 12. Okay, pi by 12. Therefore I is equal to pi by 12 is the final answer, friends. You can write it as I is equal to this one will be equal to what? Pi by 12. That is the final answer, friends. Very important. We will be using these results, that is A to B. So pi by 6 plus pi by 3 is nothing but what? 90. Okay, 90 minus theta is, that is you are using the complementary angles. Clear, friends? Got it? This is the way we have to solve this question. Very simple question, but we have to use this property. Clear? Let us move to the next question, friends. Let us move to the next question that is there. Okay, fourth question, very nice question. This question we have already done when we did what? When we did LAQs also, but let us do it again. Okay, so they were given 0 to pi by 2 1 dx by 4 plus 5 cos x. Okay, so this is the question that they were given, 4 plus 5 cos x. They were given this one, see, the question, this is the which question? This is the fourth question, right? Okay, integral of 0 to pi by 2, okay, 1 dx by 4 plus 5 cos x, 4 plus 5 cos x. So here in this question we have to do some substitution. For such type of questions I told the working rules for integrals, indefinite integrals. I told you that is integral of 1 by ax plus, but that is a cos x plus b sin x, okay, plus c. Such type of questions come in. I told you put t is equal to tan x by 2, then what will happen to sin x? Sin x will be 2t by 1 minus 2t by 1 plus t square, cos x will be 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square, and dx will be equal to 2 dt by 1 plus t square. This is what I told you. Okay, correct na? This is what I told you. Now see here, let us solve this question. Okay, this question, if you see, I think the camera there is little filter. Let us see. Let me check the camera. Just a minute. Okay. Let me set it up again. Okay, now it is fine. Now it is fine. Okay, fine. Let us continue, friends. Integral of 0 to pi by 2 1 by 4 plus 5 cos x. This is what is given. Okay, now solution. See. Okay, we will take it as what? Let I is equal to integral of 0 to pi by 2, okay, 1 by 4 plus 5 cos x dx, or you can write it as given integral is, let this be equation 1. Okay, let us take, put t is equal to tan x by 2. Okay, then what will happen? Then cos x will be equal to what? Then cos x will be equal to 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square, because there is only cos x, no need to worry about sin x. Then what will happen to dx will be equal to, okay, dx will be equal to 2 dt by 1 plus t square. Therefore now what will happen? Therefore equation 1 becomes what? But here we have to change the limits also. Okay, because we are putting tan t is equal to tan x by 2, what will happen to x? Okay, upper limit, what will happen to t? Upper limits and lower limit. Upper limit, okay, when x, and what is the value of t? Okay, when x is equal to what? When x is equal to upper limit, when x is equal to pi by 2, okay, t will be what? T is equal to tan pi by 2 by 2, that will be equal to what? Tan pi by 4. Tan pi by 4 is what? 1. So t will be equal to 1. When x is equal to 0, okay, tan 0 by 2 is tan 0, that is 0 only. So lower limit is what? Lower lit is 0 and 0. So what we will have? Therefore equation 1 becomes, you have to write it, therefore equation 1 becomes what? Therefore equation 1 becomes I is equal to 0 to 1, okay, it will be 0 to 1, okay, 1 into, what is that we have? Dx is what? Dx is 2 dt by 1 plus t square, okay, within the bracket. This will become what? 4 plus 5 cos x. 5 cos x is, it is what? 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square. 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square. This is what we have. Okay. 4 by, let me write it here, otherwise. Let me write it here, then it will be better. Okay, then it will be better. So this will become what? Let me write it here. So this will become, equation 1 becomes, okay, I is equal to 0 to 1, okay, 1 dx is what? 2 dt by 1 plus t square, okay, 1 by, what is that we have? 4 plus 5 cos x. 4 plus 5 cos x. 5 cos x is what? 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square. Okay, this entire thing within the bracket. Now I can take LCM here, 1 plus t square. So this will become what? I is equal to 0 to 1, 1 into, I can write it as just 2 dt by, what is this? If I take LCM, 4 into 1 plus t square plus 5 into 1 is 5 minus 5t square divided by 1 plus t square into, what is this I have? 1 plus t square. This is what I have. Okay, this is what I have. Now what will this become? See here, observe carefully. 1 plus t square I can cancel. Now this will become what? I is equal to 0 to 1 2 dt by what is this? 4 into 1 is 4 plus 4t square, okay, plus 5 minus 5t square. This is what I have. This is what I have, friends. Okay, 4 plus 4t square plus 5 minus 5t square. Now what will this be? I is equal to 0 to 1, okay, 2 dt 4t square minus what is this? 4t square minus 5t square is minus t square. Okay, 4 plus 5 is what, friends? 4 plus 5 is what? 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. Okay, 4 plus 5 is 9. Now what I will do? This is of the form. This is of the form 9 minus t square. I can write it as what? This I can write it as integral of 0 to 1. Let 2 be outside. 0 to 1 2. Let 2 be outside. Okay, dt by 9 minus t square. Okay, 9 minus t square. I can write this as I is equal to, okay, 2 times 0 to 1. Okay, 2 is taken out. So 2 times 0 to 1. Okay, dt by 1 dt by 1 by what I can write it? 1 by this will be 3 9 means I can write it as 3 square minus t square. Okay, 3 square minus t square. So what is this? This is of the form. You can write it. This is of the form. Okay, this is of the form. Therefore, this is of the form integral of 1 by a square minus x square dx. We have special integrals, right? 9 special integrals. Out of this is the thing that is matching with this. 1 by a square minus x square. Here a is what? 3. X is what? T. Okay, this will become equal to what? This will become equal to 1 by 2 times a. Okay, be careful. Log of this is a square minus x square. So this will become what? Log of a plus x. Log of a plus x by a minus x plus c. Okay, plus c. This is of this form. Okay, this is of this form. You have to make a note of it. This is of this form. To make a note of it. Okay. Therefore, what will become? What will I become now? Okay. Therefore, I can write it as therefore I will become what? Therefore, I will become what? Therefore, let me go to the next page. Therefore, I is equal to 2 times, okay, 2 times into 1 by 2a. 1 by 2a is what? Here a is 3. Okay. Log of a plus 3, that is a plus t, that is log of a plus x, that is 3 plus t divided by 3 minus t. Okay, integral is what? This is, let this be here. Okay, let this be here. Integral is what? That is limits is what? 0 to 1. Limits is what? 0 to 1. Now if I take this 2 and 2 will cancel. Therefore I is equal to what? I is equal to 1 by 3 into log of, okay, into 1 by 3 into log of what is this I have? Okay, 3 plus 1 is 4, 3 minus 1 is, see, if I put 1 is the value of t, 3 plus 1 is 4, 3 minus 1 is 2, 4 by 2 is log 2 minus log of what is it I have? 3 plus 0 is 3 only, 3 minus 0 is 3 only. I will have 3 by 3, that is what, friends? 3 by 3 is 1. So I is equal to 1 by 3, what is that I have? 1 by 3 log 2 minus log 1. Log 1 value is what, friends? This log 1 value is 0. Log 1 value is 0. That's why it will become what? 1 by 3 log 2. 1 by 3 log 2. Therefore, I can write it as what? Log 1 is equal to 0. That is the reason. Okay. Now, I is equal to 1 by 3 log 2. This is the final answer, friends. This is the final answer to this question, friends. Clear? I is equal to 1 by 3 log 2 is the final answer to this question. Clear? This is the way we have to solve this question. Got it? This is the way we have to solve this question. Clear? Let us move to the next question, friends. Let us move to the next question. Okay, let us move to the next question. See here. Fifth one is easy. Let us go to the sixth question. Let us go to the sixth question. What they are telling is, in the sixth question, evaluate. Okay, again it is evaluate only. See here, they are telling, okay, evaluate 0 to a root of 0 to a root of square root of a minus square root of x whole square. 0 to a square root of a root a minus root x whole square. Root a minus root x whole square. This is the thing that they are asking. Now let us solve this. I think this is which question? Question number, what is that we did the previous week? Question number is what? Question number 4. This is the fifth question we are doing. Okay, fifth question we are doing. So question is what? 0 to a, okay, square root of a minus square root of x, correct na? Square root of a minus square root of x whole square. Square root of a minus square root of x whole square dx. Whole square dx. This is what they are asking. This is what they are asking. So first thing is what? Given integral is, solution, or let I is equal to, or you can take it as given integral is, let I is equal to, you can take it as 0 to a, okay, root of a minus root of x whole square dx. Now let us apply, this is of the form what, a minus b whole square. Let us apply, what is that formula, a minus b whole square formula, let us apply. So this will become what, I is equal to 0 to a, what will it become, it will become root a whole square plus root x whole square minus 2 times root a into 2 times root x, okay, in this bracket dx. Okay, what we are applying, therefore a minus b whole square formula is equal to a square plus b square plus a square plus b square minus 2ab, okay, minus 2ab. I will become what, 0 to a, what is this, root a plus, instead of root a whole square, this will become what, this will become root a whole square means it will become a, this will become a plus x minus 2 times root a into root x, okay, this entire thing dx, this entire thing dx. Now integral of this, integral of a is what, nothing is there means it will become ax, okay, it will become ax, okay, integral of x is what, x square by 2 minus integral of root x is what, root x is what, integral of root x is, okay, it is nothing but 2 by 3 x to the power of 3 by 2, 2 by 3 x to the power of 3 by 2, 2 by 3 x to the power of 3 by 2, this will become what, 2 by 3 x to the power of 3 by 2. So 2 times root a into this what, 2 by 3 x to the power of 3 by 2, okay, this is the value of this integral of root x. Now let us apply the limit, that is what, 0 to a, okay, this will be, I will be equal to this. Now let us see if whether we can simplify anything here, okay, x to the power of 3 by 2 we are having. Now let us apply the value for x, let us apply upper limit is what, a. So this will become what, I is equal to a into a is a square plus a square by 2 minus, this is 2 root a into 2 by 3 into a to the power of 3 by 2, a to the power of 3 by 2. So see, this will be what, this will be what, this will become, see here, 2 times root a into 2 by 3 into a to the power of 3 by 2 minus, okay, now wherever x is there I have to put 0. So this will become what, a into 0 is 0, okay, minus x square by 2, 0 by 2 is again 0, minus 0, minus into minus, this will become plus 2 root a, 2 root a, 2 root a into 2 by 3 into what is that, 0 to the power of 3 by 2 is 0 only. So what will have, friends, this entire thing will become what, 0. Now we are having what, let me write it here, I is equal to, therefore I is equal to what, a square plus a square by 2, a square by 2 minus 2 times root a, okay, into 2 by 3, okay, a to the power of 3 by 2 can be written as what, a to the power of 3 by 2 can be written as a to the power of 1 into plus a to the power of, what I can write it, this I can write it as a to the power of 1 plus a to the power of 1 by 2. So this I can write it as what, a into root a to the power of 1 by 2 is what, root a, correct na, this is what, root a. So a into what I can write is root a, okay, this will become what, I is equal to a square plus a square by 2, okay, 2 times root a into 2 by 3 a, okay, this will become what, root a into root a is a. So this will become what, I is equal to a square plus a square by 2 minus 2 into root a is a, okay, this will become 2 times a into 2 times a by 3, okay, this will become what, I is equal to a square plus a square by 2 minus 2 to the 4a square by 3. Now we have to take the LCM, LCM of 2 and 3 is 6, okay, if I take the LCM, I is equal to what I'll have, okay, 6a square plus 3a square plus 3a square, this will become what, this will become 3 2s are 2 4s are 8, okay, this will become what I'll have, 8a square. Now I'll have what, I is equal to 6a square plus 3a square is 9a square, 9a square minus 8a square by 6. So that will be equal to what, therefore I is equal to a square by 6. Therefore I is equal to a square by 6 is the final answer, friends. Therefore I is equal to a square by 6 is the final answer, friends. So let us check the solution here. See, therefore I is equal to a square by 6 is the final answer. Let us check from this. Yeah, we are getting what, I is equal to a square by 6. See here also we are getting what, I is equal to a square by 6 is the final answer. Clear? Got it? Very important. This step is important. If I talk about this step is important. Okay, I am splitting it like this. So a to the power of 3 by 2 can be written as what? Can be written as root a into a. This step is important. Clear? Got it, everyone? Let us move to the Next question, very important question. That is the last question that we will be doing pertaining to definite integrals. Very important question, friends. Make a note of it. So see here, look at this question. See here, observe here carefully. They are saying integral of 0 to 2 pi sin power 4x cos 6x into sin power 4x into cos 6x dx is what? This is what they are asking. So let us take up this question. See here, I think this is the 6th question. Integral of 0 to 2 pi, okay, integral of 0 to 2 pi, okay, sin power, what is it? Sin power 4x cos power 6x, sin power 4x cos power 6x dx. Okay, now this is of the form sin power mx cos power nx, where m and n are even. I can apply that, but that is applicable only when it is 0 to pi by 2. But here I am having what? 0 to pi, 0 to 2 pi, correct na? So what I can do it here? Solution. Okay, we will take it as what? Let I is equal to 0 to 2 pi, 0 to 2 pi. Let I is equal to 0 to 2 pi. Okay, sin power 4x into cos power 6x dx. Here what I can write here, okay, f of 2 pi minus x, f of 2 pi minus x, here f of 2 pi minus x is equal to, or I can write it as is equal to f of pi minus x will be equal to f of x, Why? Because f of x, therefore f of x is even function. See here, sin power 2 pi minus something is what? 2 pi minus something is what you will get? Sin power 4 only. Okay, because you will get minus also, it will become positive. Pi minus x, you will get negative here, but since it is 6 power 6, it will become positive. You will get this only, f of x only. Therefore f of x is even function. Therefore I can write this what? I can write this as therefore I can be written as I is equal to, okay, also therefore we have, what I can write, see here, I can write 0 to 2a f of x dx can be written as what? 2 times 0 to a f of x dx. Okay, 2 times 0 to a f of x dx. Now let this be what? Let this be equation 1, let this be 2, let this be result 2. Now I can be written as 2 times 0 to pi, okay, sin power 4x into cos power 6x dx. But to apply our formula, we need 0 to pi by 2, so we should apply this result again. Okay, so using 2, I will write it here, using result 2. Okay, using result 2. Now again I will apply. If I have to split it again here, 0 to pi by 2, I will get it. Now, okay, therefore I can write that as what? 2 times 0 to pi by 2, sin power 4x into cos power 6x dx. Now I is equal to 2 to the 4, 0 to pi by 2, okay, sin power 4x cos power 6x dx. Okay, now this is of the form, I can write this as equation 3. Okay, this is of the form. What is this form? This is of the form. Okay, this is of the form integral of 0 to pi by 2. Okay, integral of 0 to pi by 2 sin power mx into cos power nx dx. So that is equal to what? That is equal to what I am having? M minus 1 into m minus 3. It goes on like this, into n minus 1 into n minus 3. It goes on like this. We will get pi by 2 divided by what I will have? M plus n into m plus n minus 2, m plus n minus 4. It goes on like this. Why like this? Into pi by 2, because here both m and n are even. Okay, both m and n are even. Here both m and n are even. Now what will I become? So therefore I is equal to what I can write it? 4 times into what is the value of, let us write the denominator first, m plus n is what? That is 6. Sorry, m plus n is 4 plus 6, that is 10. So that will become what? 10 into 10 minus 2 is 8. Okay, again minus 2 means it is 6, again it is 4, again it is 2. Okay, this into pi by 2. Okay, what will happen to the numerator? 4 okay, this will be 4, 4 minus 1, correct now, 4 minus 1 is 3, okay, 4 minus 1 is 3, okay, 4 minus 3 is what, 4 minus 3 is 1, okay, 4 minus 3 is 1. Now what will happen to this 6, 6 minus 1 is 5, okay, 6 is what, n, 6 minus 3 is 3, okay, into 1, this is what we will have friends, this is what we will have. Now let us simplify this. So what I will do, so if I simplify this, what I will have, 4 1s are 4 2s are 4 1s are 4 2s are, this is what, 3 1s are 3 2s are, okay, 3 1s are 3 2s are. Further what I can do, 5 1s are 5 2s are, okay, 5 1s are 5 2s are, this is what I will have. So I will have what, therefore I is equal to, I will have, okay, 3 into pi by 2. So 3 divided by what is this, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16, see, 2 4s are 8, okay, so 2 2s are 4, okay, 4 2s are 8, okay, 8 4s are 32, 32 2s are 64. So 64 into 2 is what, 64 into 2 is 128, okay, this will become what, 3 pi by 128, this is what I will have. Therefore I is equal to 3 pi by 128 is the final answer friends. Therefore I is equal to 3 pi by 128 is the final answer. Let me check the answer. Therefore I is equal to 3 pi by 128 or 3 by 128 pi, whatever it is, okay, we will get what, 3 pi by 128. Clear, got it? Fine Lata, that's good. So 3 pi by 128 is the final answer friends. If you are liking this session, do give a like and also share it with your friends. So this is all about definite integrals. Clear? We have solved these 6 questions. These 6 questions are more than enough for your examination. You will get one of the questions from here. Okay, clear? One or two question, one question from here pertaining to definite integrals. Clear friends? Thank you. I will wind up now. Thank you. Let's meet in the another session today itself, where we will be completing definite integrals, definite integral system, that is we will be completing differential equations pertaining to SAQs, that is SAQs from differential equation. With that 2B SAQs, LAQs complete, 2A SAQs and LAQs complete. Shortly we will be coming up with VSAQs of 2A and 2B, and also we will be starting with 1A and 1B. Thank you friends. Take care.